what would you say are the main differences between individual EI and team EI, and how do they relate to each other?
Individual EI, as you know, is about basically your awareness of your emotion and your ability to manage that emotion so you can be the best person you can possibly be when you need to be. And then awareness of others' emotion and helping others manage their emotion. Well, Team EI is also about awareness and management, but it's really awareness about the individuals and whether their needs are being met, and so sort of an awareness of how we're treating one another and meeting the needs of the individuals, and then managing that. It's awareness of the team's needs and whether or not we're constantly improving on that. And then, of course, awareness of the stakeholders and customers' needs and whether we're continuously improving on that. So it's not about individual behaviors, it's about habits in those three buckets. So a big difference between EI and team EI is that EI is about your individual behaviors. But what we've known for a long time, at least what I've known for a long time, there's a lot of different literatures out there on teams, but my bias has always been, and the research actually does bear this out, that you can't improve a team much by improving the individuals, because teamwork is about interactions and it's about habits of interactions, and whether those habits turn on the motivation of the individuals by meeting their core needs, including their developmental needs, meeting the needs of the individuals, or whether it's turning on better motivation for the team as a whole, whether it's constantly improving. How are we doing now? What can we tweak today? So we're not okay with the status quo. We want to keep improving. And then touching base in the third bucket, touching base with our stakeholders and finding out what's keeping them up at night and how do we meet those. So again, there's three buckets of habits, the ways we interact. Now, one of the things that we've learned through our research is that individual EI does not necessarily predict team EI, but the team leader's individual EI does. And my sense is that that's because, a lot of team EI is focused on, emotional, social and emotional needs in the team, in the customers, in the individuals. And so if you don't believe that social and emotional needs build a better team or help motivate, then you tend not to put the effort into building the team EI or focusing on.
If I heard that correctly, your last sort of section there, individual EI does not predict team EI, but the leader's EI does predict team EI. So sounds like the leaders have a bit of an outsized impact on the EI of their team, right? I mean,
Yes,
various
absolutely.
people might have higher low EI within the team, but for the team itself to actually have higher EI, that leader really needs to kind of develop theirs. So